It is finally the year of St. Joseph. The Pope and the Church have declared it, and we will celebrate it. St. Joseph was an amazing father. He was the only man on earth who Jesus Christ called Father. Here's a quote about St. Joseph from Blessed William Joseph Chaminade. It says, "He, St. Joseph, took Jesus's little hands, and raising them to heaven he said, 'Stars of heaven, behold the hands which created you. O Son, behold the arm that drew you out of nothingness.'" St. Joseph is a loving father as Mary is our mother, and he has great graces to give us. Like the graces he gives in this story.
Story time.
Close your eyes and imagine. It's 1873 again. You wake up in your bed, no phones, no social media, no TV. You walk downstairs to watch your favorite show, Caillou, and eat Captain Crunch. But Caillou doesn't come on until 11, so you have to sit through 5 hours of Sesame Street and Barney before Caillou comes on, and your older brother has eaten all the Captain Crunch, and the only cereal left is Grape Nuts. Dude, what? They didn't have stairs in 1873? Okay, sorry. The story really does start in 1873. There's an order of religious sisters called the Sisters of Loreto in New Mexico, running an all-girls boarding school. They decide it's time to build a brand new chapel, so they hire an architect/contractor, and he gets to building. Fast forward 5 years. The year is 1878. You wake up in your nice, warm straw bed. Rutherford B. Hayes has just been elected into office. The interstate highway system hasn't been paved. Fancy inventions like toasters don't exist yet, so people are still present. They look at each other without spending so much of their time on fancy technologies like toasters. Life is good, and the Sisters' Church is finished. But there was a problemo! The contractor forgot to build stairs up to the choir loft. And after he was done building the church, he passed away. So the sisters had no stairs and no one to call to finish the building. So they turned to the Lord for help. And they began a novena to St. Joseph. And on the 9th and final day of their novena, a man came to their door and asked if he could help them build a staircase. And the sisters said, "Woo! Yes." But the man had 2 conditions. He wanted to work alone and behind closed doors. The sisters readily agreed to his conditions, and the man got to work. Now, fast forward 3 months later. The year is 1878 and 3 months. You've just arrived home after a long day of working on the pyramids. You dismount your dinosaur and tie him up outside your abode and head inside. You post up in your easy chair, just waiting for the bocce ball game to come on. And then you smell something. Ooh, pungent. It's a long-distance smoke signal from the Sisters of Loreto. They say, after 3 months of hard toil, the man inside the chapel all alone has finished the staircase, and it is beautiful. The staircase looked like this. It was a spiral staircase that didn't interfere with the pews on the main floor in any way. It had 30 steps with no center support or load-bearing column, and appeared to be floating in mid-air. It also contains no nails. It was found to be held together by wooden pegs. The staircase is an architectural wonder and a carpenter's masterpiece. It is said that the inner wood stringer on the edge of the inside of the staircase acts like a load-bearing pole because it is so close together in circumference. The banister railings on the outside of the stairs were added approximately 10 years later. The two small brackets that can be seen on the outside connecting the stairs to the wall and a pillar were added in the mid-20th century in order to provide more support and protect the staircase from negative vibrations from traffic. Unfortunately, rather than helping the structural integrity of the staircase, the modern brackets damaged the sides by preventing the natural spring-like movement of the staircase while it's being walked on. So the stairs have a spring in their step. There are staircases from the same time period that are very similar. Here's one from the Gdansk, Poland town hall. As you can see, they do have a sort of pole through the middle, and it's very close to the wall, and they're using this floor to cheat. Yeah, I think this floor is cheating. This staircase is from the old Washoe Club in Nevada. It only makes one 360-degree turn, and it's a lot taller. It also has a lot more support at the bottom, but dang, still really impressive, but not quite as impressive as the ones in Loreto. Check out those stairs. When I see some nice stairs, whew, those are some nice stairs.
Those are some nice stairs.
But these were built by one man with very basic tools in only 3 months, and this was before power tools. This man had definitely discovered the secret to building beautiful staircases, but the man himself could not be discovered. The man left without saying goodbye to anyone and without accepting his pay. The sisters could not find him anywhere. They even ran an ad in the local newspaper so they could pay him. After that, they went to the local lumber yard to ask the men there if they had recently sold a lot of wood to someone who was building a staircase for a church. The men at the lumber yard had no clue what the sisters were talking about. They had not sold any lumber to any man recently trying to build a staircase for a chapel. Perplexed, the sisters remembered that they too had never seen the man with lumber. They never saw him carry wood in or out of the chapel. In fact, they hardly saw the man at all. And they also remembered that he came to their door with only rudimentary tools, a T-square, a saw, and a hammer, and some other basic supplies. He had locked himself in the chapel, having contact with no one, and he disappeared without saying a word. So if he never left, where did he get the wood? That's a great question. And to answer that question, we're going to have to do a little time travel. Fast forward 117 years and 9 months. You wake up in your nice warm bed. Your name is Forrest N. Eastley. And you really like trees. Your name is even named after a tree. Forest. No, but seriously, in 1996, a study was done by Forrest N. Eastley, a forester, a wood technologist for the United States Forest Service in the United States Naval Research Laboratory. His extensive study found that the wood for the staircase is spruce, but unlike any other spruce in the world. Completely unique, nothing like it. Forrest the Forester. The man's name is Forrest, and he's a forester. He's never seen any spruce like this in the whole world. It's completely unique to this one staircase. The only tree that closely resembles the wood used in the staircase only grows in Israel. It was unlike any other species of spruce ever recorded in the forester's woodlog. That's pretty cool. So who was this mysterious man who built this beautiful staircase? It was a man of few words, a man of infinite wisdom, someone quiet and of great building talents. Sounds like someone else I know.
So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Yes, to this day, tradition has it that it was Ferb who built the staircase of Loreto. Okay, it was Joseph. Yeah. Saint Joseph, pray for us. He is a loving father who wants to know us, his children. I'm thinking of putting some Just for Men on my mustache. What do you think?